Happy 56th birthday to me. What a beautiful blessing to be able to see 57th sunshine. Just a gentle reminder to all those who are not comfortable in calling their age yet. It is absolutely a privilege to be able to see the next year's sunshine. So I am sitting in a peaceful zone celebrating my birthday in my Zen den, and I'm thinking and deeply reflecting as I do every single birthday. But today's a special day because my holidays started today. So I'm home in a quiet zone. I'm thinking about three different lessons that I summarize my year into. Some of them I gotten really better. Some of them are work in progress. Some of them are I've had aha moment and I started working on it, but I know there's no way moving backwards. So let's dive in. Lesson number one: know your limits and say them loud. I learned to clearly recognize what I cannot do and say it out without guilt. Instead of struggling silently and exhausting myself, now I explicitly ask for help. I outsource, I delegate, I plan wisely. I thought I was doing it before, but now I am on steroids. 8 hours of sleep, 12 hours of work, including drive, 1 hour of primary basic needs. I'm left with 3 hours only. So I have to plan these wisely, period. I got meal prep help, house help, letting go of perfection. I don't care. The dishes are not in the dishwasher, kitchen is not mopped, laundry is not done, it's not folded, it's not put away. I am going to sleep when I say I'm going to sleep. I am not sacrificing my sleep over household chores. I don't want to even do these household chores. I am done. It's been so long me doing this. Now it's time for me to be creative, to do something else. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. By the way, my aura ring has given me an average of 87 this week. I got 5 crowns for the best sleeps. I have above 91 scores for 5 days. Can you beat that? So I would love to improve those areas instead of washing the dishes every single day. I don't want to do that. And when I outsource and plan better, plan smarter, I had energy left for walking, for strength training, for sleep, and all other things that I need to do. I would love to sit and talk to my family, my kids, my husband, not do those redundant jobs, period. And when I calculated the money in the long run, I see the real benefits: more energy, more focus, better health, and more peace now, not later. I don't care. I don't know if I'm going to see the next sunshine. I need the peace now at this phase of my life. So, what I learned, my wellness journey slash weight loss, is not about the discipline. It's truly about creating an environment, creating a lifestyle, designing a lifestyle that supports my vision of my wellness. And the key takeaway for me was admitting limits is a sign of wisdom and not a sign of weakness. Lesson number two: consistency beats everything. Did I not know this before? Of course I did. And wherever I implemented, I have seen the impact of that in my life. However, not in terms of physical health. I have not been well, physically well, and overweight for the last 28 years. So life was happening at such a faster pace for me. I was building life, building family, raising my kids, building a career, and struggling and juggling through the ups and downs of life as everyone else does. So never had time to make myself a top priority. I'm busy now also. However, the things have changed. Kids are grown, and now I've learned that I am the top priority for myself. So I started my wellness journey slash rebuilding myself one habit at a time. So the best version of self-care is for me is to respect myself, trust myself that I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. And I wasn't doing it before. For the last 2 years, I have watched um, more than 200 podcasts, and I have truly invested my time. And each one of them was 1.5 hour, 2 hours long. And I've sat through, I've driven through, I've listened through. So I've watched them primarily on all facets of life, but basically on health. So this year on October 27th, on my boy's 28th birthday, I decided that I'm gonna take charge of my life the way I've never done it before. So I started a 21-day challenge of no sugar and moving a little bit more consistently, and reflecting and creating a daily video and posting it on YouTube. For the first week, I didn't even tell anybody I was doing it, not even my family, because I didn't even know. I doubted myself at every step of the way. With the crazy busy schedule, would I be able to do that or not? But here I am today, starting my ninth week, third 21 days cycle, and learned a lot about myself. I've just started. 9 weeks is nothing in terms of my wellness journey, but I have learned that I was waiting for someone to come and inspire me, and maybe retire and have some time, because in back of my mind, all those people have who have done this, they are either home or they don't have the wildest schedule the way I have. But now I have come to the point that it had to me all along the way. I have come to the point that I am not going back at all. I am the solution, and everything else, everybody else would have to adjust based on my needs. And that is the best version of self care and self love that I am learning, that I owe it to myself. Lesson number three: I don't need to fix anyone. Yep, I'm the fixer. You know that series by Shonda Rhimes on Scandal? Olivia Pope says, I am the fixer. I really think I'm the fixer. I'm the problem solver. I have to solve everybody's problems. People around me, everybody. So I am learning that I don't have to fix anybody, which means accepting people for who they are. Not that I didn't do that before, but now, as I said, I am on steroids. So, my wellness journey about rebuilding myself did not start with cutting calories and weights only. It started with creating those emotional boundaries that I don't need to fix people anymore. My job is to fix me. And when you start working on yourself, you realize, darn it, there's just so much work to be done on myself. I don't have time for anybody else. And on top of that, everybody's on their own journey, their growth, their healing, their realization. It's their work, not mine. I can love people, pray for them, support them, but I don't have to carry the burden of changing them. Not that I've learned this lesson fully and I don't do that. For example, I watch a podcast and it's really good on something that my family needs to watch it. I have to admit, I kind of force them. I kind of threaten them. I kind of intimidate them. I literally force them to sit with me and watch it. I think everybody's getting tired of me saying that. So I am getting into the zone that I'm not going to ask anybody. I am just going to do what I need to do and step away from people's problems if they want to discuss it. And if I have the solution, I'll give. Other than that, I am not going to do that. And the moment, little by little, I'm stopping to fix others, I'm feeling lighter. Um, Acceptance in a very different way is bringing me the peace. So I'm learning loving people without fixing them, support them without carrying the burden. I'm not there yet. This is so work in progress. But this year, going into 2026, this would be my number one, no, number two work in progress, because number one is rebuilding myself. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for part of my journey. Thank you for all the texts and calls that different people have made to me that They are truly watching my videos. I'm just, I'm learning how to do all of that. And so excited to be on the journey. So today I'm completing day 57 of the first 321 days. I'm starting my fourth cycle on December 29th. Stay tuned, stay humbled. Choose peace over anything, anytime, all the time. Thank you for being there. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and wishing all of you Happy New Year 2026. 2026, here we come.